Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Hello, and thank you for having me. And it's another wonderful day up in the Life of a Boss Studios, and as always, I'm excited to be here. And today we have a good topic. It's very interesting because people don't realize, in what I'm doing, I'm not trying to help any one demographic. If you think about it, there's so many people trying to be successful, and there's so many different definitions of success that I'm speaking to a lot of different folks. You know, if you couldn't really narrow the demographic of folks who are benefiting from the stuff that I'm telling them, or from the things that I say or show or put them onto, or for the resources I give. So many people benefit, and it's not just people who had it rough and overcome challenges. It's people who had it well and are just trying to do better or trying to understand the other side of something or trying to get some insight so they can be more effective as people and as human beings. So there's so many different folks that benefit from this show and not just the show, but who I am outside of the show and the things that I do that actually have created this. I'm creating this so I can reach more people because, like I said, more people need this information. And that being said, we're all about success. We're all talking about creating our own definition of success. And to do that, some of us, like I said, have different definitions of success. And some of those definitions, or let's say some of these folks have barriers. Basically, what I'm trying to say, today's episode is about people dealing with the law, because my topic of today is taking care of your business. And for some folks, that just means, taking care of his business. No, but for folks where I'm from, taking care of business means dealing with the law. And I want to help folks remove those barriers, because that's what they are. If you have a warrant, you have a barrier between you and success. If you have open cases, if you have still court appointments, if you have if you're still a ward of the court and under court jurisdiction and stuff like that, you're still an inmate, so you still have a barrier. If you're on probation or parole, you have a barrier. If you have a felony, you have a barrier. If you have child support, you have a barrier. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to help all those, because I don't want to tell people, or I don't want to make people think I forgot about some of the challenges that we go through to be successful. Because I've been through all of these things except for child support. But there's a lot of things that I've had to deal with being a young person of color, a young male of color. I've dealt with the law more times than I care to think about. So this is a very vulnerable topic for me, but it's a very real topic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there can relate, no matter what you have going on in your life. Because some people, they might be doing well right now, but they never took care of their business, so there's certain things they can't do to get to that next level, regardless of how well they're doing now. And this is for you. This show is for everybody dealing with the law to some degree, and I want to help you guys eliminate these barriers so you guys can get to the next level, so you guys can get that job, so you can create this opportunity, so you can go out of state without dealing with your parole officer or your probation officer, so you can do these things. So you can get your license and certificates and all these things that they hold back from people that owe child support. So you can do these things. Because like I said, if you don't take care of your business, these will always be barriers. And there's no way to get around some of these things. So it's just like your fear. You have to hit them head on. So let's get into it. Now, what are some of the issues that I'm talking about? Just told you. We're talking about court dates. We're talking about warrants. And for some folks who, lawsuits. You know, some of us might be dealing with a lawsuit or two. Warrants, criminal records. Some people have just a shoddy criminal record, you know, or even without a felony. You know, I don't have felonies, but my record isn't squeaky clean. That becomes a barrier sometimes. You know, and if I can't overcome those things can push me down, can keep me down. It can make me not want to be successful. It can make me not want to try so hard. So this is why it's so important for me to share this type of information so some of you guys don't feel alone. Because I know some of you might be feeling ashamed of your past or ashamed of some mistakes that you made and ashamed of some of the decisions and don't want to talk about them and can't get help because you don't want to talk about them because you don't want to talk about them to anybody that can really help you because you're ashamed. And I'm trying to help alleviate some of that. So first of all, don't be ashamed to talk about a real situation that's a real problem. You might want to pick and choose who you tell, but you have to speak to somebody. You want to get some type of expert opinion, some type of, let's say there's free legal help out there. So for a lot of you who are dealing with this, first of all, find some free legal help. Find some free legal advice, and there's a lot of places to look. First of all, if you're in the local area, LA area, Pasadena area, places like the Flint Ridge Center, and places that deal with a lot of reentry. You know, that's a word you can Google, reentry services. If you do Google that, man, you'll find places on housing, transportation, legal representation, free legal advice. And one way to get rid of some of these barriers through legal advice is learning about expungements. How many of you have cases that can be expunged? You know, some of you don't know. Some of you have cases but don't know if they can be expunged or not. So many cases can be expunged. Look into that. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to speak on these things. You're going to have to do your due diligence, make some calls, put in some footwork, take some buses, get to some places to talk to some people about these issues. But one thing that you'll do is you'll be taking care of your business. Another thing, tickets. I don't know if you guys knew, but there was and it still might be going on, but there was an amnesty program. If you had a ticket before 2013, you can get them reduced by as much as like 80%, 88%, 90%. I had a $1,600 ticket that had reduced to like a couple $100? And I paid it and everything was taken care of. But that's what I'm saying. These little things, they're not just going to putting it on commercials or on Netflix or on YouTube. You're going to have to find this stuff out. You're going to have to take care of your business. And that's what I said. You're going to have to find these programs because there's some things that could save you money. Because I know one reason that a lot of people don't take care of their business because they think it's all going to cost money that they don't have. You know, but I'm telling you, man, you can get stuff reduced. So don't let that be the end all be all. Like, man, I ain't got $5,000. They want $5,000 from me. I ain't got no. Man, damn that. If you go down there and make some arrangements, if you see some people, if you talk to a judge, talk to a clerk, you might get that $5,000 reduced. And I'm going to tell you, you do get some credit for taking care of your business. Even though you shouldn't. You know, man, you should be taking care of your business because it's your business. But I'm going to tell you one thing. People do look out for people taking care of business. The judge will give you some credit for walking in as opposed to somebody arresting your ass and hauling you in. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your business. If you got tickets, fight them. Pay them and then fight them. Get them reduced. There's ways to whatever happened, you go to court. First of all, whatever ticket you got, go to court. If you got the money, pay it. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll give you your money back if they owe you, or if you, or if they reduce your bill, they'll give it back to you. But pay it. If you can't pay it and you're guilty or whatever, make arrangements. Make payment arrangements. You see what I'm saying? Show up to your court dates, make payment arrangements. If it was a traffic ticket, go to traffic court. Ask for traffic school, go to traffic court. Get that point off your record so your insurance won't go up. See, there's so many little tips and tricks and trades to saving money and staying legal and staying legit, but you have to take care of your business. And this is all stuff I didn't do once upon a time. I was young and I did not want to see a courthouse. I did not want to see a judge. If I got tickets, I damn near threw them away and just kept it pushing. Every ticket turned into a warrant. Like I said, man, we all come from histories and past, and we have to be able to share our stories to help somebody. We all ain't squeaky clean. And if we are sometimes, man, the system ain't squeaky clean. So some of us have some dirty-ass records because there's a dirty-ass system, and we ain't done nothing wrong. So it doesn't matter. The point is, you're going to have to take care of your business regardless if it's your fault, if it's not your fault, if it was somebody else's fault, if it was, no matter what happened. If your name is involved, take care of your business. Anyway, man, that's all I can tell you right now on that subject, because it is my time, but I hope that helps somebody. If you guys want to know anything else, if you guys want to reach out to me, if you guys want questions that you want answered, man, please let me know. I will help, because like I said, I'm not afraid to cover stuff like this, because this is what you have to hear sometimes, and this is what you have to go through sometimes to be successful. We all have different paths and shit we got to go through, and this is one of them. This is a scenario, so trying to help these people that are in this scenario, because I've been there before. Anyway, I love y'all, man. Stay positive, take care of your business, and remember, success is a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And never forget that success is a lifestyle.